What exactly is art? There's a lot of debate over what exactly can be deemed art. Some people say it needs intention. Some people say, you just need to create emotion in the person looking at it or seeing it or experiencing it. Many people argue many different things, but the point is no one really knows. On the other hand, you've got these blokes in Japan. They make mouse pads, gaming mouse pads, nothing else. They call their mouse pads art. So the question is it art? And is it worth the extra money that they charge because it's supposed to be art? We're gonna find out all of that in this video. Now, before I start this video, if you have any questions you want to ask me away in the Discord and Instagram. Don't beg for free stuff. I don't have free stuff to give you, and it's just gonna make the conversation between us awkward. The artisan mousepad. So why the hell did I exactly kind of get this mousepad? Because it's expensive. This mousepad costs like $50-$60, and a large size one can easily net you and buy you a proper gaming mouse. Something like the Endgame Gear XM1, which I am reviewing next weekend. So the question is then, why exactly would you spend so much money on a mousepad? Essentially, it's just a piece of cloth, right? You put your mouse on it, so long as it's smooth and your mouse can track consistently on it, that's all it needs to do, right? Well, yes, but why not go to the extreme? And that's the whole point of this company. They believe that, something as simple as a mousepad can be pushed to the limits, can be pushed to the edge. With good innovation, material design, and attention to detail, they can come up with something special. They are essentially claiming that the Rolls-Royce, the Paganis, the Ferraris, the Lamborghinis of the mousepad world, of the gaming gear world, because they're so special, so unique, and so in their lane. And I was kind of like, oh, this all must be hype. I don't really believe it, and you can't always believe the hype, right? So I actually tried it. So I actually went to their website and I ordered one. And the thing is, they have so many choices. To select a artisan mousepad, you have to choose between a variety of 10s or 20s of different materials. And on top of that, you need to choose your size, obviously, of a mousepad. And finally, you also need to choose the hardness of the mousepad. Everything can be customized, from the color to the logo to the top material, as well as the thickness and density of the foam. You can even customize how sticky the rubber at the bottom is, although I recommend you just get whatever is recommended for the bottom area. You don't want your mousepad sliding around too much. And that was pretty impressive. I was like, okay, there's so many different materials. What are the differences? Well, turns out there is many, and there are differences. So when I ordered it and I waited for the equivalent of 10 years in the tech world for my gaming mouse to arrive, when it arrived on the day, I was actually super impressed. The first thing I was greeted with was the packaging of this gaming mouse. It was packaged flat. Unlike most gaming mouse to save space in packaging and save on shipping, they generally tend to be rolled up like this and stored in a box to save space. But this was delivered flat. And apparently they deliver their biggest mousepads flat as well, because they don't want it to arrive to you rolled up. They want you to be able to put it out of the parcel, place it on your desk and instantly have a beautiful flat mousepad. And they also want to protect the material because it's so fancy and precise that it can't be rolled out for too long. So step one, in terms of attention to detail, I was impressed. So I put it out of the packaging and I was expecting, something special. So I put it on the table. I still had my doubts, obviously, but I put my mouse on there and I was immediately confused and then impressed. So the particular model I bought, I think is called the Hayate Medium. Wait, hold up. It's called the Hayate Soft Medium Mousepad. So that was the combination I got. Soft padding, medium size, and the Hayate material up top. I didn't really read the fine print, but after I used it and got really confused as to why my mouse felt so funny on it, I realized why exactly this was so impressive. You see, the Hayate mousepad, a mousepad that uses a material that is smoother when you move your mouse this way as opposed to this way. So in a game like Counter-Strike, where you only really need to look left and right more often than not, and you don't really need to move your mouse up and down too much, this mousepad will help and aid in that because it's smoother here and rougher here. The friction, this axis is greater than this axis. The friction is massively different between the two axes, which means they actually kept their promise. And it's quite cool when you try it for the first time, because not only are you confused, but you are impressed. The level of material design and attention to detail that they must have had put into just a simple mousepad to get it to do something like that must be insane. And it is insane. And every aspect and corner of this mousepad is really quality, from the materials built, the feel and build quality of it, the edges being burnt off so it doesn't fray too easily, the engraving, the printing is all nice. Every aspect of this reeks of quality and attention to detail. And this material on the top is insane. Just the material design alone is so impressive that I go like, whoa. So that's why they charge so much money, because it's because of weird, crazy ideas that are innovative, cool, and just make you go, whoa. And not only this is not even the craziest thing they have. They have a mousepad that is smoother on the vertical axis and rougher on the horizontal axis. They have mousepads that are insanely rough so that, you know, you can do your low sensitivity or ultra high sensitivity gaming at a very high precision. They have mousepads that have glass sewn into the cloth, into the thread, into the fiber of the mousepad, so that the material will make the whole mousepad a smoother surface for your mouse to track on. It's insane. They have layers and layers and layers upon detail, and they are crazy with their material design. And it's insane when you look through the options and people talking about this mousepad, because it seems like everything they promise on their website in terms of material design, they deliver, which means that all their crazy promises and innovations are actually true. And with this Hayate mousepad, which I tried, everything they promised was true. It's got this weird, crazy quirk where it's smoother this way than this way. Like, name one other mouse manufacturer that has a mousepad set up like that. Name one other mousepad manufacturer that has designed their mousepad like that. The level of material design, attention detail, R&D that must have went into a simple piece of cloth like this is insane. And frankly, I am just obviously impressed. I've been spouting nonsense about how much I feel amazed by it for the last 5 minutes. So then, how does it operate as an actual mousepad in daily use? Well, for one, this mousepad that I got was a bit too small because I was broke. And secondly, really, really good. I mean, if you're just using stuff on your desktop, the stiffer y-axis might be a concern, but frankly, if you're just trying to scroll and use YouTube, it's not something that you really notice. However, if you were gaming and you were flicking your mouse around all the time, it's something that you would definitely notice. If you are in Counter-Strike, for example, you will realize that your aim is a little bit more faster left and right than up and down, which might be a good or bad. Would this make you aim better? Take some time to get used to, but it could if it fit your game and fit your playing style. So it's great in actual day-to-day use. You can actually notice the differences in material design. Is it worth it? I think it's a great experience, that's for sure. It's something cool to try out. So I think the answer to whether it's worth it should be this. If you're someone who can afford the premium for getting one of these mousepads, and you are into geeky stuff like attention to detail, interesting material design, and interesting innovations in whatever tech field there is, then this gaming mousepad is awesome. It's great for that. It's really, really nice. And its unique design and material design is something that I think if you try, you will be thoroughly not just impressed, but kind of confused, surprised, and shocked by. And that's good. It's a fun time, it's a great experience, and it actually works as a very good mousepad. But if you're someone who just wants to game and just wants to have fun, this is gonna really not be worth it. Just get a normal mousepad from SteelSeries, Logitech, or Corsair, the likes. Because this mousepad, while good, is not actually going to improve your gaming performance. At least not substantially and not worth the money. I mean, if you are a pro gamer and you get paid good money just to game well, this might be a good investment. But I think for most people, the best choice is to just save the money, get something cheaper and something big. So I think that's it for this video. That's it for this review. Is this mousepad art? I think I'm going to leave that question up in the air. You have to decide. Is this mousepad art? What is art exactly? And what is the meaning of life? All these questions, I think it's just better left unanswered. So we're going to end the video off here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this review or found it helpful. If you did, or you saw something new, make sure you like and subscribe. If you support this channel, I can keep going because I've been doing daily uploads. I've been grinding. It's 4 AM right now, and I've just been pumping out videos. Why? Because I really want to turn this channel into a thing. And if you want to help me out on that journey, you gotta subscribe, like, and interact with the video. Just watch as many videos as you want, as you're interested in, and every single second of you watching my videos actually helps my channel in terms of the YouTube algorithm. So make sure you just do what you can if you feel like I deserve your support. And if I do deserve your support, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time, which is tomorrow. Goodbye.